Welcome to Around the House, sponsored by Romac Building Supply. I'm your host, Don Magruder. For more great homeowners tips, go to aroundthehouse.tv and subscribe to our YouTube channel and weekly newsletter. In this segment of Around the House, Robyn Chambers, the regional representative for Trex Decking, will be here to discuss new trends in composite decking. Because of changes in environmental standards, decks and docks in Florida are not lasting as long as they used to. The weather in Florida is hot, humid, and very tough on wood decks and docks. Trex is the leading innovator of composite decking, and they figured out how to put decks and docks in the ground that will last. Robyn Chambers will be here to discuss all the things we need to know when you buy your next composite decking. So with that, I'd like to introduce Robyn Chambers. She's a regional representative for Trex for Florida and coastal Georgia. Robyn, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm great, Don. Thank you.
Robyn, tell us a little bit about yourself and Trex Decking.
Well, I am the representative out of Orlando. I cover from Savannah down to Key West, Florida. So I cover a big portion of the coastal markets. And I've been with Trex for about 16 years. And Trex, we manufacture alternative decking products that give you an option of something other than wood.
Now, Trex has a wonderful website. It has a deck calculator. It has a place to get samples. If someone needed information on Trex or more information about things we discussed, how can they go to that website, Robyn?
Absolutely, and this is what I tell customers on a regular basis, that our website has so much information from the deck designer to the cost calculator. It is www.trex.com.
It's really a phenomenal product. First off, tell us why Trex is environmentally friendly, because a lot of people look at it and they don't realize it's a great green product actually.
Right, so in the world of alternative and composite decking, every product is not created equally, but Trex is 95% recycled. So our wood fibers are recycled from hardwood floor and cabinet manufacturers, as well as pallets and other types of industrial uses. And the plastic does come from those recycling bins that you tend to see outside of a grocery store where you can put in your plastic bags. So it's more of that stretch plastic that you would see in our products.
But it's real important to note it's not plastic decking. It's not a pure PVC decking. It has wood composites and plastic. I guess another thing, would you agree, today's Trex is not your daddy's Trex?
Agreed. So when I began in the industry, all there was composite decking.
Yep.
Now we have 4 different types. Now Trex does not manufacture all 4 types, but you have composite decking, you have PVC decking, you have HDPE decking, which is the PVC and HDPE are all plastic. And then we make a capped composite. So we use the composite technology, recycled products, and then we put a shell around the outside that's proprietary.
It's amazing how popular composite decking is getting, and it all started probably 15 years ago when the big incident about arsenic and treated wood came out. The wood treating manufacturers had to pull arsenic out of treated wood, and they went through a spat there for about 10 years that, quite honestly, the decks just didn't fail. In fact, a lot of people today are buying the wrong treated wood products, because if you buy an above ground product but it stays wet or above wet, it'll rot, won't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Trex and these other composites are making a real play for it. Are you seeing your business grow because the failures in wood decking?
Since the incident with CCA, where the EPA said we do need to remove the arsenic, it's not safe, we have seen our product sales grow because the price of lumber has risen, the treatment has changed, and we have figured out a way to introduce more products, expand our line, and offer more affordable options.
Now let's talk a little bit about the types of decks. Mm-hmm. You have 3 or 4 types of Trex decking, don't you?
Correct. Traditionally, over the last 10 years, Trex has offered a good, better, best.
Right.
So we have changed that up a little bit, which we'll talk about, but our good is Trex Enhance. Better is Enhance Naturals and Select, and then best is Trex Transcend.
You know, And I guess the most important thing about Trex and really all the composite deckings, and I think this has a lot to do with technology. It's not, once again, your daddy's old Trex where you couldn't afford it. It's really become very affordable, especially if you count that the maintenance-free part of it, isn't it?
Absolutely, and with the new products that we introduced in 2019, the Enhanced Basics is our new entry level. It's going to be at that lowest price point that we've ever had, and on top of that, you don't have to take into account any maintenance. It's just going to be simply cleaning it.
And the other thing, y'all have developed installation methods, hidden fastening systems and stuff that really give a nice clean look to this decking product.
Absolutely.
Well, I tell you, Robyn, it's once again, it's better to show and tell. So we're going to go to the Romac Building Supplies show and tell desk, and we're going to look at some of these great Trex products because I think you're going to be overwhelmed the new styles. Hold on a minute. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Around the House, sponsored by Romac Building Supply. I'm Don Magruder, and we're at the Romac Building Supply show and tell desk with Robyn Chambers. She's a regional representative for Trex Decking, and she's about to show us some of these great products. Now, Robyn, this is a beautiful board. Tell us what we have here.
This right here is Trex Enhanced Basics. This is our entry-level product, and it comes in 3 colors that you can see right here. Saddle, clamshell, which was the color of the larger sample, and beach dune.
Okay, so this is your what you would call your good line, and they come in these 3 colors. And this is an exciting price point, right?
Absolutely. This is new for 2019, and we are expanding our offering to be able to compete with pressure-treated lumber. That's why you see the scallop on the board. Traditionally, our boards have been solid, but on this new lower-cost product, it is a scalloped board, but that's typically hidden with picture framing.
But you know what I like about this, Robyn? This has what I call a hard eggshell finish. This almost seems impermeable, and I bet it cleans up easy. How do you clean up Trex?
The easiest way and most common is pressure washing.
With just soap and water?
Absolutely, soap and water.
And that's wonderful. Now, this is a beautiful piece. I love this. This looks like a driftwood. What do we have here?
Okay, this is going to be one step up, and this is Trex Enhanced Naturals.
Trex Enhanced Naturals. Okay.
And you see naturals is because it is got that variegation meant to look like a tropical hardwood, and that right there is Foggy Wharf, and probably out of the gate on 2019 our most popular color in the naturals line. But there are also 4 other colors that it's available in.
Okay, so how many colors does this come into?
5 total.
5 colors. So you have 5 colors here, right?
Well, the naturals is right here, and then select is also in this product line. In the center, in the better category, but that's a solid color scheme.
Now, what's the warranty on these products? What should people expect the durability on a composite deck like this?
Absolutely. All of our products have the same warranty. They're all capped composite, and it's a 25-year fade and stain warranty. We also cover, obviously, rotting, warping, splitting, splintering, but you don't have to worry about the color fading, or if you drop food or any other common household items, that it will stain.
So if you drop, I can tell the way it's made, if you dropped a greasy hamburger on this thing, it wouldn't leave a stain, would it?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Now, this is a heavier board. It's very nice. What is this, Robyn?
This is Trex Transect.
Okay.
This is our top of the line. There's 10 colors available in this product line. So you'll have 5 colors that are going to be a solid color, and then 5 colors that are going to be a tropical color and variegated, similar to what you saw with the Foggy Wharf board that we just looked at.
So this is your best line. It's a much thicker board. It's probably twice the weight. Yes. And how many colors does this come in?
The Transcend is in 10 colors total, and it is a solid board.
How do you install these products, Robyn?
Well, you have a couple different options. We do offer two different types of hidden fasteners,
Okay.
and the hidden fastener would just slide into the groove on the side of the board and then screw to the joist. Or if you would prefer a different method, there are several manufacturers that make color-coded composite deck screws that go flush with the surface.
Now, one thing I've noticed about Trex on their website, they have come out with all the accessories to really make it a full Trex deck. And in fact, I know you can buy Trex furniture through an affiliated or somewhat other company, but tell us about the accessories. You have lighting schemes, and
Yes.
you can really trick out a deck, can't you?
Absolutely. So in addition to the decking products, we have 3 different railing lines. We have fascia and trim pieces. We have lighting. And of course, there are many of the other products: outdoor kitchens and storage, the furniture, the drainage, spiral staircases. The list goes on and on. But you can build the deck of your dreams with these products.
Now, the structural components that the deck applies to, I know sometimes people will, you really use heavy treated wood for the deck to actually get on, correct?
That's correct. We do offer a steel framing system, but it's not as common here in the Florida market. I would say 99% of the projects are going to be a pressure treated frame, and that frame isn't subject to the sun and rain like the decking surface
The
is.
other thing I saw on your internet that was real interesting is you guys have, if you have a 2-story deck and if you want it to keep the water from running down, you have an actual drainage system that can go underneath these decks.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's actually a common product in this area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you have more 2-story decks and more options to do a deck with a walkout underneath it.
So essentially, someone could do a composite deck, do railing, the lighting, everything, and the only thing they have to do for 20 years is just put a little soap and water on it.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Why should someone choose a composite deck product over a treated deck product?
I think it's very simple, is how do you want to spend your time? Now with our expanded product line and more affordable pricing, there is really not the excuse of it costs too much, because we've gotten so close to wood. So if you want to spend your time staining, painting, sealing wood, that's fine, but I'd rather spend my weekends enjoying my new project than taking care of it.
Robyn Chambers from Trex Decking would like to thank you for being our guest today, and would like to thank you for watching Around the House. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure to go to aroundthehouse.tv, where you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and sign up for our weekly newsletter. Until next time, we will see you around the house.